Good day to you. So today we are looking at speed, and our objective questions are: what does speed refer to? What is the unit of speed, and how can you calculate or find speed? These questions are based on the objectives that we have to master by the end of this topic. Here is how we calculate average speed. So as you can see, we have an interesting way of calculating average speed. Why do we calculate the average? This can be used when you are driving a long distance and you have to make sure that your speed is always within the bracket that the law allows you. So if you are driving from your home to your school, your parents cannot just drive 140 kilometers an hour. This will be too fast. It's illegal in most countries. So therefore, the average speed is used to control how fast people drive on motorways. And then what is a constant? As I said before, a constant is something that continues the same. So it's continuously or always the same. All right, the third one is what can be calculated using the formula triangle. For those of you who do not know what a formula triangle is, there's an example at the bottom of your screen. And in this instance, we have three things that we put in our formula triangle. We have speed, distance, and time. So therefore, what you can do at home is you can make a formula triangle for yourself. And this helps you to understand your formula a lot better. So I'm going to blow up my face so that you can see what I'm talking about. Here, you can see that I've made a formula triangle of myself. S, D, and T. Although, as you can see, it's been flipped a little bit, but that's okay. If you want to calculate D, you close it with your finger and your formula triangle will give you D equals S multiplied by T is meters per second multiplied by seconds. That means your seconds and your seconds will cancel and you will be left with meters, which gives you D. And then if you want to calculate S, you close S and you flip open your section on S, and that means you will have S equals to distance divided by time, or meters divided by second. And as we know, speed is measured in meters per second. All right, then for the last one, we have calculating time. And if you flip this one open, you have time equals to distance divided by seconds, which is meters divided by meters per second. So what will cancel out? Yes, meters and meters cancel out. So you get S, which is seconds for time. So I really encourage you to make one of these for yourself. It's a fun way to remember how to use three different things in your formula triangle. And there are many formula triangles in physics or in science. So every time you can just grab your little triangle and practice your calculations as you go along. So as you can see, what can be calculated using the formula triangle is three distinct things. The first one is you can find speed by dividing distance and time. The second one you can find is time by dividing distance and speed. And the last one you can find is distance, because if you multiply speed and time, it will give you the value of distance. All right, so lastly, here is some homework that you can use to just test your knowledge about speed and to know what you know. And therefore, if you have a problem with one of these questions, you can always approach your teacher and ask about it, or point them to the question that is confusing you. I hope you have a great day and that you enjoyed this video. Bye.